For ES News, we're here with Tom Loeffler.
ES News, is that my friend Ellie Seckbeck?
Yes, Ellie Seckbeck, absolutely.
Right,
That's your friend Ellie Seckbeck.
All right, Ellie's a big supporter of female boxing, and so this is a tremendous fight here
right
with Clarissa Shields and Christina Hammer.
I have to ask, since they're both champions, just to make them undisputed, including the Ring magazine. You know, I was just talking about that legacy, that history. Were negotiations ever hard for who's the A side, proverbial? You know
that Dimitri Salita promotes both fighters under Salita Promotions.
Like who sits on which side of the podium? Is that ever?
That deal was done before I got involved with Christina as her advisor, just helping her to get through and putting her in the best position to win the fight. But look, both of the girls, they respect each other. They're both champions. You know, a lot of male boxers can learn from what these two female champions are doing. Is you got two female undisputed champions in the prime of their career fighting each other, and you don't see that in the men's boxing. And like I said, they can really learn a couple of things from these girls sitting up here who are involved in this event.
They're making strides, leaving legacies, trailblazing. Clarissa Shields briefly spoke upon it. I wish it could be a 12-rounder. She spoke about it with me also. She wished that female boxing was 3 rounds, 3-minute rounds, 12 rounds, etc. Is that something we can maybe see in the future of female boxing, you think? To make it more on par with men's boxing?
It's really, you go with what the rules are. I'm sure both the girls, if it's 3-minute rounds and 3-minute rounds and 12-round fights, I'm sure they would train for that and fight for that. I personally think that the 2-minute rounds give the fans more excitement in the round itself. You don't have long lulls like sometimes you get in male boxing. But again, whatever the sanctioning bodies and the commissions, whatever they decide, Christina will follow the rules on that. So it's hard for me to speculate on that. I think either way, a fight like this is a can't miss, whether it's under the current structure or under 3-minute rounds. This is a tremendous event.
Triple G, one of the biggest names in boxing. Legacy already intact, has done so much and left such a huge foundation for himself and everyone else, his kids, etc. Going forward. What's next in this step? Is it legacy? Is it money? Is the hunger still there? Is there an idea, an inclination?
The great thing about Gennady is that he's put himself in a position with the fights that he's taken, that being the most marketable free agent for television, and right now he can pick and choose who he wants to fight, who he's going to sign with. When he just makes his decision, when he makes his announcement, then everyone can write about it. All the speculation on social media is premature, and when he's going to sign or where he's going to sign. So he'll make the decision, and as soon as he announces it, then everyone can write about it.
Do you think that he's viewed unfairly now, that people are more calling him out now, when once upon a time he was the boogeyman in that division?
Was the boogeyman. I'll tell you, the negotiations that we had, I would call promoters, they wouldn't even want to start negotiating because they just, when Gennady was trying to unify all the titles, people were negotiating like it was retirement money, like it was his last fight, because he was knocking everybody out, and nobody wanted to fight him. And now it's nice to see that people actually are looking to get in the ring with him, so that gives him a wide variety of opponents, whoever he wants to fight. It was bizarre. I've never had a unified champion before that people just didn't want to fight, regardless of what the situation was. And that champions were vacating titles instead of fighting Triple G when they were mandated to fight him. So that shows you what type of impact he had on the sport, and really blazing a trail. When I first brought him to HBO, they didn't know really what to do with him. Middleweight champion from Kazakhstan, and then he proved that what we accomplished with him, being one of the most marketable fighters in the sport of boxing. Now everyone tells me they got the next Triple G, whereas before, when I said there's a middleweight champion from Kazakhstan, and people were kind of looking at me with blank stares, and so it's a testament to what Gennady's done in the ring, all the knockouts that he's done. Testament to Abel Sanchez, his training. training methods, and just emphasizing Gennady how important the knockouts were and how important the entertainment is for the fans. And also on Gennady's side, he was willing to fight anyone, anywhere, and that really came through on his career.
We saw Joe Joyce fight Bermane Stiverne, and he, after the fight, said how he views Triple G as a big brother, etc. He's left that impact on fighters for the next generation that want to have the Triple G style.
Yeah. Look, everyone that's up there in the camp with Abel, everyone respects Gennady. He's the leader of that gym. Abel says every gym has its own character, and Gennady has developed the character of the Summit Gym in Big Bear, and everyone that's up there really looks up to him. Murat Gassiev, so many different champions that are up there. They look up to Gennady, and Joe Joyce is an example of that because of the character that Gennady is, and they see how hard he trains, and he's very well respected amongst his peers, amongst other world-class fighters.
What can we expect next for the future of the stable of your fighters? Who's coming out next? Who's going to be the next big deal?
Well, Brian Ceballos was here. He's undefeated. He's from Brooklyn, New York. He had a great amateur career. He's 7-0 now as a professional. Sergey Bohachuk is headlining the Hollywood Fight Nights. Triple G has Ali Akhmedov under contract with Triple G Promotions. He's a tremendous fighter. So, we'll see how everything plays out. We'll wait for Gennady to make his decision, and then we'll continue trying to put on the best fights for the fans.
Tom, appreciate your time.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right.